Well, it's time to get a bite on the Texas bucket list, and this week we're celebrating Fiesta in San Antonio with a festive stop for lunch. We're at La Margarita. Market Square is a hot spot in the Alamo City, no matter what time of year it is. Here you can find all sorts of Mexican goods and all sorts of Tex-Mex. Mi Tierra is the granddaddy of them all, sitting here since 1941. 40 years later, the same family behind this San Antonio staple opened up another eatery at the square, La Margarita.
The restaurant was like my playground when I was a kid. Started working when I was 12.
William Cortez is the great-grandson of Pedro Cortez, the man who started Mi Tierra all those years ago. He's the oldest of the fourth generation of Cortezes, continuing this Alamo City institution.
I never got the chance to meet my great-grandfather, but a lot of his stories were passed through my grandfather and his brothers. For me, it's very important about keeping that family legacy and tradition alive.
La Margarita's claim to fame is a big one.
La Margarita was the first restaurant in the United States to have the sizzling fajita.
Really? So prior to 1981, you did not get sizzling fajitas. This was the first one.
Correct.
Wow, that's something else. I mean, it's such a staple in every Mexican restaurant you go to nowadays. It's crazy to think that
Yes.
it used to not be a thing.
Absolutely.
Turns out William's grandfather, Jorge Cortez, brought this idea back with him after a trip to Mexico.
He went traveling to Monterrey and Laredo,
Okay.
and that's where he discovered those fajitas.
Something tells me we're getting fajitas today.
We're definitely getting fajitas today.
But it's not all about the beef here. Unbeknownst to most patrons is another part of the sign for La Margarita. It's also an oyster bar.
So it's La Margarita Restaurant and Oyster Bar.
Does it? Wow, I never noticed that.
The oysters are delicious.
The most popular here is the fajitas and oysters, fresh oysters.
Roberto Gonzalez is the head chef at La Margarita, and he wanted to get things cracking with a half a dozen of their fresh Gulf oysters. You don't have to shuck them, man. You got off easy.
Yeah, yeah.
The pre-shucked oysters have to be served within an hour of opening, and the presentation is garnished in greatness. Oh yeah, make the oysters look pretty.
Look amazing.
No matter what you do, my mom still won't eat them.
Yeah. Fajita is outside fajita, so it's the best.
Okay.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
As for the fajitas, they're marinated for days before hitting the grill.
The process is about 2 to 3 days. It sits marinating, and then on the third day is when they cook it for service.
The secret of the fajita is hard fire and then put it to slow fire.
Okay. So
And,
give it a good char and then let it cook through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, that smells amazing. That's what spas should smell like.
Yeah.
Fajita meat. The heck with lavender. While the meat sizzles, Robert gets to work on the veggies. Done that a couple times. I gotta get faster at cutting vegetables. That's all I can figure, man. These veggies get sauteed in a special sauce. You just put a coffee cup straight on the grill like that?
Yeah.
And what's in there?
hot is tequila.
Tequila?
Yeah, tequila. A little bit tequila.
You cook the veggies with tequila?
A little bit, yes.
I'm doing this all wrong. I am doing this all wrong. Oh, yeah. As we get near the marvelous moment of plating these sizzling fajitas, there is one thing we'll need. I love the fact you guys have hot plates constantly heating up over there. An extremely hot cast iron plate.
You like chicken also?
Yeah. I like all protein. Who's gonna say no to that? After Robert prepares the pound of protein, it's time to fiesta. Awesome, Roberto. Thank you so much.
My
Appreciate
pleasure,
it.
my pleasure.
Looking forward to shooting and fajiting.
Excellent.
So here we have a little bit of surf and a little bit of turf, and we're gonna start with the surf, because how often can you get oysters here in San Antonio? So they're already shucked, ready to go. Pop it out, dive into that cocktail sauce. Oh yeah. Those are definitely some fresh Gulf oysters. Delicioso.
It's kind of strange, but yeah, they're great too. I mean, you know, they're amazing. Just put that Tabasco sauce on them and they're great.
From the seed of the land. After a few days of fiesta, you're gonna want something with a little oomph to it, so fajitas might be the way to go. The pollo is first to hit the palate. That is plump and juicy and cooked to perfection. As for the fajita beef, oh man, that is just marinated marvelously. Easy to chew, goes down nice, and it's got that good, bold Texas flavor that you like with your Tex-Mex. It's awesome.
I like chicken, but beef is a specialty, I would say, yeah. Go for the beef fajitas.
We got to put together a fajita taco, so go with my usual accompaniment. Pico, some guac, throw in a couple of those onions, cooked in that tequila, and then gotta put that salsa all over it, because I'm definitely a salsa fanatic. An absolutely marvelous combination with a fresh tortilla, that perfectly marinated and grilled up beef. That is an excellent fajita taco.
Taste and tenderness, it's really hard to get that consistently, and I say, Margarita does a really good job of that.
Just can't get over the cooking of the beef and the chicken. The chicken is plump and juicy and has a great smoky flavor. The beef as well. Cooked to perfection, the marination is fantastic, and it just comes right apart.
South Texas is known for Tex-Mex food, and this is the place to come.
Well, my whole life, beef fajitas has been one of my favorite meals in the Lone Star State, and here at La Margarita, it holds true, making it well worth a stop on the Texas bucket list.
It's just one of those places that's on the list. The drinks are flowing, the food is good, everything smells good, you have your live music. So it's one of those places that, you definitely want to go to and experience for sure.
Well, thanks for watching this segment of the Texas Bucket List. To see more, be sure you subscribe to our channel. And to see full episodes, become a member. In the meantime, you can also shop our store at the Texas Bucket List store and studio.